Hello and welcome to the Football Talk Exchange, and this is our video where we will be rating all the jerseys that have been officially released so far from all the big clubs across Europe, irrespective of whether it's the away kit or the third kit. Sorry, irrespective of whether it's the away kit, the third kit, or the home kit. So, starting off from England, we have the defending champions, Liverpool. So this is their new kit, and sorry, and I think we can all agree that it, it looks like the Santa Claus costume a bit.
Yeah, with the
Yeah,
white and red
Yeah.
complement. Yeah,
So
I
Santa and
think
his
the
elves.
the
yeah,
that addition of that light blue turquoise color is a bit weird because I think
yeah,
it does not go well with the kit. Instead, like as they were the champions, they could have done something with a golden theme, as
yeah,
what
Yeah,
so like what City did with their away kit and Barca with their away kit. I think
yeah,
if they would have done this with the home kit, that would have given a little more royal feel to it.
yeah.
This is
True.
just a
agreed.
very casual
Hmm.
looking kit, but it's
Plus, like
still
the,
good nonetheless. Yeah,
Yeah. So
I mean,
your ratings out of 10?
like
this I would give a 7.5.
Okay. Rishabh?
I'm gonna give it a 6 because it just looks bland. I
Yeah.
mean, you see the other kids. I mean, it's not. It's not. It's a 6. It's just a 6.
Hmm. And especially, I think this collar, we've seen this before with Chelsea's away kit this season. I don't
Yeah,
think it looks really great. And like Abhay pointed out correctly,
and
they
yeah,
should have done something with
and
golden.
even the backside of that collar, that
Yeah,
that Chinese overlap is a bit weird.
yeah. Uh, must be quite uncomfortable for the players too, maybe. So I will go
Mhm.
with a 6-2 for this kit, for this Liverpool home kit. So now talking about cities kits that have been released so far, the home kit and the away kit. So
I think
Beautiful.
you, you have done a great job of putting an abstract design to the kit because that without that it would have looked quite bland, but like this gives it a 3D effect and something to look at. So I
okay.
think this can be like not an eyesore, but obviously like it helps your eyes better to
Hmm.
like aesthetically pleasing in
Pleasing,
some
yeah.
sense. So I think I would give this an 8.
Hmm. Rishabh?
The the
I think
the whole
I think
an
the
8.
kit defines some of the players in City very well, like ice cool,
Yeah.
killers.
Or
It just looks really
and
good.
also some of them crack under pressure. So
For
I
sure.
think
Crack under pressure. Yeah. Good one. Yeah. I mean, it looks so good, man. It really looks so good. I mean, out of all the kits, I would buy this one
yeah.
for sure. Like if I had a budget. So yeah.
So with the home kit, I would go for a 7 and 8. Sorry, an 8. And for the away kit, I would go for a solid 9.5.
Okay.
This looks so good.
Rishabh, your scores for the kits?
I'm gonna home kit 9, away kit 9. Yeah, I really like the home kit.
I
Yeah.
seriously think that the home kit is quite average in comparison to the away kit. The design on the away kit is quite royal. That
Yeah.
feel is
I,
there.
I just like the feel of like the cracks. It looks like
Okay.
it's like I don't know. It's icy, edgy.
Okay.
It's
To
Hmm.
me, the
weird.
city home kit looks like the floor of a swimming pool.
Hmm.
Oh shit! I'm looking at a swimming
Shark
pool right
team.
now. Oh my god.
Shanti. Uh, yeah. So it's not as bad as the Liverpool home kit. So I think I'll give this a 6.5 maybe. The home kit. The
Damn.
away kit looks classy and very royal. Something which Liverpool should have done considering Man City have only won the Carabao Cup this season so far. So uh, yeah, I mean the design is very good. The patterns on the jersey look quite good. I think I'll go with a strong 9 or maybe a 9.5 for this.
Agree.
And the Manchester United home kit now.
It looks good. I mean, but to a certain extent. um, it like Shubham defined it really well in the Abhay
Abhay
defined
defined
it
it, yeah.
really well in the start before
It
this
just got a
video.
few
He
scratches. Yeah.
said that it looks like someone scratched the kit. Yeah. Yeah. So my rating would be like 6.5. 6.5. 6.5.
Abhay, yours?
I would rate this, I guess, a 5.5 because it looks like the 2016-17 kit, if I'm not wrong, when Depay was still playing for United with the white sleeve edges and the
16-17 kit was a darker shade of red on this side and a lighter shade of red on the other
so I
side.
still, because I remember Depay playing for United with that similar kit with that white accents and the sleeve edges.
Mhm.
I think it's a very lazy design, so I would give it like a 5. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is the same
Yeah,
thing
it looks
as
really
on
similar.
screen. Yeah,
They just added like that Chinese New Year type thing.
yeah. शिवम तेरा आवाज नहीं
Like
आ रहा.
we cannot hear you. No.
So personally, I would go with a 6.5 or maybe a 6 for this. I mean, the home kit should be much better than what we have right now.
Yeah.
Okay. The Chelsea jerseys now. On the right hand side, we have the home kit. A very blur photo of that one. Sorry, but we've all seen it on television. So your scores for the home kit?
It's a 5 for the home kit because it's a really bland design, and even the design is quite lazy because it's just like Spurs.
No, sorry, Chelsea. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. So the kit is very bland, and it's just like a dark blue and a darker blue on the edges. I think it's a very lazy design, and
Mm.
that's a 5 for me. But on the other side, the away kit seems quite unique, and it gives like a very cooling effect to the eye. So I did like 5.5 or 6, but I think the home kit is just very bland.
Okay. Rishabh,
Same.
yours?
5 and 6.5. 5 and 6. 5 for the home and 6 for the away kit, because I think the away kit looks decent. It doesn't look like, it doesn't look
Yeah, it
really
looks
bad, but
fresh.
fresh. Yeah, and the home kit is just like the kind of kits you make for your Sunday leagues. So yeah.
I think everything except from the collar on the away kit is very good. It's the same color that
Yeah,
we've
the
seen earlier
collar is
on the
very
Liverpool jersey. Yeah.
sharp, cutty,
Hmm.
weird kind of thing.
And the home kit is quite plain. The 3 logo, I mean, I can't ask the company to change the logo, obviously, but it's a bit weird on both these kits.
Yeah, the 3 logo is very
Hmm.
off-putting. I mean, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is a
So,
very memeable kit,
hmm.
basically.
And now let's talk Spurs. The home kit and the away kit.
The home kit looks quite decent, and like Nike have done a great job with the background design, that diamond edges, that grayish tone
Hmm.
that they've set. But I
Yeah.
think the blue patches on the collar have been quite weird because it's just very abrupt. And
Hmm.
if it would have been like over the shoulders or at the elbow, it would have been fine. But it's just a very weird position to be placed at. But like it's not bad, and I would rate
Yeah.
it like 6.5. Well, but the away
Okay.
kit, huh.
The away kit looks like, someone people like, it just looks a really bad dark green,
Yeah,
like a pukish dark green, like
Hmm.
not pukish, I don't know, but just
yeah. The
yeah,
olive
it
green
doesn't
or
look good.
yeah, doesn't look good.
Yeah, it just looks too green.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There's no freshness. It looks dull like Spurs basically. So yeah, I'm gonna rate it like a 3.
I'm gonna give it a straight 2.5.
I think the
And
home
home
kit
kit, I
looks
think 6.
okay. Yeah, the home kit to me looks very similar to my brother's sports uniform.
Oh, Euro school ka?
The new sports uniform.
Yeah.
The away kit is, I mean, it's way too dark and it's way too dull, just like Spurs under Mourinho. So kudos to Nike on that.
Even
Now
they
again,
took the piss on that.
yeah. Now Arsenal's home kit, and it's basically the red and white version of their previous or current season's away kit to me. So
Mm.
Yeah, with that yellow and blue outlines.
yeah.
It's just a mixture of those.
Hmm.
Seems average. Like the lines at the sleeves look quite good,
Hmm.
and like the overall shape of the collar and the edges of the shoulder look good, but the background design is very geometrically weird. It's just
Hmm.
not for me, so I'd give
Agreed.
it a 5.
Rishabh?
What is,
Guys.
yeah,
Can you pause the video? Just like recording.
So yeah, the Arsenal home kit again. The design is, I don't know if unaesthetic is the right word, but it does not look
yeah,
attractive to the eye. So I'll just go with an
yeah,
average 6 out of 10.
yeah,
And some of the best jerseys right now are from Barcelona,
yeah.
the home kit and the away kit.
Wait, is
As a
that
Real Madrid fan, what do you
shoulder
think?
cut supposed to be like that? Because, like, let me see.
Okay, so the home kit and the away kit for Barcelona. What do you think?
I think the home kit is that 2011 redesign because like that was the year that they won their first treble, and I think yeah, that was that La Masia season,
Hmm.
which was quite historic for the team, and I think it's a good kit, and I think the kit is quite blandish, but like the yellow between the red and the blue seems a little unaesthetic, but overall it looks good, and also it represents a part of their history. So I think it's justified.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I'd give that a 7.
Okay.
And the home kit is just stunning to be true, to
Away
be
kit.
honest. And yeah, and
Oh,
I rate it like a 9.5.
okay. The home kit looks quite clean. The yellow, like you pointed out, has a connection with their history. So yeah, I would go with a 7 with that. 7 for that. And black and gold, it never disappoints. Black and gold
Yeah.
can never disappoint. I would go with a strong 9 for this jersey. Okay. So
Well,
Real
yeah, the
Madrid, what do
kit,
you have to say?
the home kit is quite average. Like what the leaks were rumored to be
Hmm.
a month or two ago was like there was that pink and purple scar patch all over the sleeves, and that looked better than what the actual rendition is. So I would rate this. I'm not in all this because it didn't live up to my expectation as the leaks were supposed to be, but I'd give this 6.5. And also the kimono collars look
Mm.
quite weird. Like obviously, it's to pay homage to the times when Di Stefano and Gento played at the club. So I think it's good, but it doesn't look that aesthetically pleasing. So I'd give it a 6.5.
Okay.
And for the away kit, it looks decent with the pink background and the purple accent. And it's not that stunning, but obviously it looks better, and it also might be beneficial in like in sense of that the defenders can get caught out by the bright pink color. Like it's a very minor aspect of it, but it looks better than the home kit for me, and I'd give that a 7.
So to me, the home kit was a bit disappointing again. The collar does not look very pleasing. Yes, it has history attached to it, but I think maybe Adidas should. I think not just Adidas in general. All kit makers should not be diving much so deep into the club's history
Yeah.
because the modern generation will not be able to relate to that. All of that.
What they could have done was they could have gotten like a golden accent,
Again, yeah.
like the one when
Couple of years
CR7 was
ago.
playing for them in the second year, I guess. That was quite
Yeah.
clean, and
Yes.
if they would have recreated that, which was just in their recent history, that would have been
That would have
quite
been, yeah.
good as well. But
And
yeah,
so for the home kit, I'm going 6. The away kit, I was quite disappointed to see pink, to be honest. But it does not look as bad in when you're watching it when you're watching players wear it on the television. So I will go with a 7 for that. Now Juventus again, the kimono collar there with the away kit.
yeah, the home kit looks quite stand out for me because like the bold stripes and the golden accents, but like it does not look bad. Like some of them may look like prisoners, but obviously it's a part of their home kit vibes. So I think
Yeah.
Adidas have done a good job with that, and even with the gold accent, the the placement on
Yeah.
the logo and the side of the torso is quite good. So I'd give it a 7.5. And the away kit is not that flashy, but also yeah, the kimono kit as you pointed out, and also the sleeves edges, they look quite uh, modernish designs. So it doesn't disappoint me, but it doesn't look as good as the home kit. So I'd give it a 6.5.
Okay. I think the Juventus home kit is the best jersey I have seen so far. So, I mean, I really have an affection towards the golden color. I might buy it, to be honest. And so
Hala for the GGMU fans.
so I'll give that a 9 out of 10. The away kit, again, the collar is the disappointing part. Everything else looks clean. They kept it a bit simple. And I think under the lights is going to look very good. So I will go with a 7.5 for the Juventus away kit.
And what I'd like to point out is that not Spurs, Juve with their kids, they have done that. Sorry, not Juve, but Adidas with their kids, they have done that kimono collar and a very low chest line. That looks
Yeah.
a bit weird.
True.
And the same with Madrid, yeah, that looked a bit weird.
Now the Bayern home kit. This is a leaked
I
kit.
mean,
I think no, this has been confirmed.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
it just looks the same to be honest.
Hmm.
It's like Japan changing the flag to the same flag.
I mean, even Bayern changed their logo a couple of years ago, I think.
And it was quite similar, yeah. But I
Yeah, I
think
mean,
this kit is quite average. I mean, can't complain. It looks clean, but it has been a lazy job on the part of designers because they have just added like a really glossy matte alternative patches on the shirt to match to like give the effect of a stripe. But it
Hmm.
like it's good obviously, but the design as compared to last year is quite similar. I'd give it a 7.
Hmm. And I think yeah, with those stripes, it looks like someone's worn the Juventus kit inside
Yeah,
the Bayern jersey. So I mean, it's time they start experimenting with the home kits, Adidas. I mean, Real Madrid, United, and Bayern Munich. Bit of experimentation. I mean, give it a go, maybe.
yeah,
Borussia Dortmund home kit.
yeah. Well, it looks good. Like it's a very abstract design with all the lightning blades to
Hmm.
match like their young, pacey core, and it looks good. But the placement of the brand and the sponsor, it looks a bit weird because it does not match with the whole theme. And if they would have gone with Evonik as they did for the last decade or so, it would have looked
Hmm.
much better in my opinion. But like yeah, it looks good, and also on the shoulders there's a bit perforations like that
Hmm.
dot with the
Yeah.
lines, and that looks like that minute detail looks good. Yeah, that one. Yeah, so I'd give it a 7.5.
Yeah, I think the design looks very good. It's again something different from what we've seen from Borussia Dortmund, from Puma
Yeah,
for Borussia Dortmund in the last few years. The like you pointed out, the lightning blades. I think it's more like claws of a tiger. So I really like those,
yeah.
and I would give this jersey, sorry, an 8 out of 10. Okay, so that's all from this video. If you enjoyed watching, make sure to leave a like and don't forget to comment your ratings on all the jerseys that we have talked about so far. And also let us know which jersey, according to you, is the best of all of them that have been released so far. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.